equipment that dates back to the early 90s was a 770 BH motor grader. And there was quite a personal involvement with a family that helped to acquire that piece of machinery for BOCES and for the heavy equipment students that have attended here for many years since. And that was the family of Mr. Lou Fisk and his son, Gary John Fisk, who passed away in the USS Iowa turret explosion in 1989.
She was operating 330 miles northeast of Puerto Rico in the Atlantic. This has been one of the Navy's worst accidents. The Pentagon says 47 sailors are dead and at least a dozen injured after explosion and fire consumed the No. 2 gun turret on the forward deck.
This plaque was mounted on the side of that motor grader back in the 80s, in the early 90s, as a tribute to Mr. Fisk, young Mr. Fisk. Mr. Fisk was one of several people that made it possible for this motor grader to be purchased at the time, and having been an educator here himself, he was more than agreeable to the idea that we should see if we can get a new piece of equipment. The heavy equipment field is trending toward smaller pieces of machinery. They leave a smaller footprint on the job site. Furthermore, this loader being smaller in size than a previous loader that we had and another existing one that we own gives the students an idea of what it's like to run compact equipment. It also being a brand new item comes with all the amenities and the control capabilities that our modern technology puts into heavy equipment. So putting the students into an updated piece and a piece that is probably more in line with what they'll see out on real job sites gives the kids a better idea, a more realistic idea of what they'll be running and what they'll be operating when they go out into the job field.
It's very powerful for a tiny little loader. Like we take spoils power from our Site 3 here at BOCES, and we load the dump truck with it.
And just one of the most versatile machines we have here. Loaders are on mostly any site you can think of. I'd love to drive this thing all day long.